Hey guys, and welcome back. This is the Tundra Countdown series. This whole weekend, starting this past Thursday for Tundra Thursdays, we started this short limited series where we discussed the new 2022 Toyota Tundra that Toyota is going to be debuting this Sunday, September the 19th at 9 p.m. So I'm going back through all of Toyota newsroom and press releases that teased us these photographs. I have my computer here beside me. They teased us some short sneak videos to kind of sneak peek different aspects of the truck. They have now filled in everything on the website, which if you check out our previous videos up here and possibly up here, it shows just small parts, like you may see an engine cover, which we're actually going to go over a little bit today. We're going to go over the first point of view shot, which is what appears that you're sitting in the Tundra looking over the hood out at an off-road dirt road out somewhere in the desert, it looks like. And you can see some small parts. We're going to go over that. Later on, today or tomorrow, on more of the videos that are going to be in this series before the debut, we'll go over the changes to the suspension and some other shots like that we've saw. So if you look at the video from yesterday, we see a new full-on picture of a red TRD Pro Tundra that is off-road, kind of angled on a hill. It's grassy. I don't know where it is. It looks cool. We went over that. I'll link that here and in the description below. You can check that out if you haven't already. We'll dive into it a little bit with what we do know. There are still some of you out there that don't know about this. This may be your first time hearing and seeing about this Tundra. And as crazy as it may sound, this may be the first time any of you guys learned anything about a Tundra at all. Unlike myself and some of the other people watching, where we may have owned several, this may be your first one that you're thinking about. So I'd like to introduce it to you, show you what Toyota is doing, and we'll go over everything. In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm actually doing this episode in the series in a Tundra. Now, this is not a 2022. This is a current year model, a 2021, that I'm actually going to debut to you guys on the channel this weekend. I just picked it up not too long ago, and I haven't shown anyone, so you guys will be the first to see it. And it is a special trim model too, that there's not a lot of right now. So we'll take a look at that too. But I thought, what better place than in, my dining room or in my office or outside? Let's do it on location in a Tundra. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool. It's quiet in here. It smells good. The leather smells good. So anyway, let's dive into this right now. I'll go ahead and grab my laptop and we'll pull it up. The first one I want to go over is the very, very short kind of panning photo of the new engine cover. I'll throw in a photo of my engine cover. I have a few, or if I can pop one real quick and show you the difference. This one, they changed the name, and this correlates with them also changing the patent name some time ago. Everyone was eagerly talking about that a few years ago to the iForce Max. So we'll look at that. And then after that, we'll take a look at the front point of view, and then another special clip, which I was super excited about. And I'll show you why when we get to it. So here we go. Let's take a look at the new iForce Max. Okay. And this is the engine cover and some things that you may notice in it, and we'll go over it. So in this, it's just a macro shot. We're focused on the emblem on the engine cover and the iForce Max logo that is outlined in blue, the Max portion. Some of you guys may have noticed that on other models of Toyota, and it usually is in reference to a hybrid model. They're throwing us a lot of curveballs. I mean, it's not cut and dry with them these days. I mean, all the TRD Pro models that we've seen so far are different colors. They've never done that before. They're really throwing us a lot of heaters for sure. We don't know. So I'm not going to say that this is a hybrid. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon, but I know that Toyota is absolutely capable of producing a hybrid. They have been doing hybrids probably the best in the industry since the beginning. I mean, the Prius has stuck around for how long now? And love them or hate them, they're great little cars, and they do what they're supposed to do, and they do it for a long time. So I'm not going to say it's not. I know Ford Motor Company has their F-150 in a hybrid option. I'm not going to say that this is not. I'm not going to bet on it that it is either. I'm just like a little kid in the candy store. I'm just eagerly awaiting what they have to show us. So just taking that with a grain of salt. May or may not be hybrid, I don't know, but that's officially the new moniker name for this engine, the iForce Max. Okay, so next we're going to take a quick look at the nice pan shot, or panoramic shot, I guess, because it's wide angle, from inside the cabin of the new 2022 Tundra. Okay, now this one I got excited. You know, seeing that one video that we looked at in the video from 2 days ago, where it was in the dark, you know, dramatic room with all the fog and the lights come on where you see the truck. That's awesome. But now seeing inside the cabin, this is the first glimpse where it's very small. You don't see a lot. I like the look of the hood. You don't have that big bulge with the non-functional hood scoop that we've grown to love or hate, whichever. It's fine for me, but this looks like it has good view of the road ahead, especially if you're off-road doing anything. I like what you see here on the edge of your hood, where you see that well, not scoop, I guess is a vent. So like on my Raptor, there's a vent on the side there. We'll see if that's functional. I like that. You see the top portion of that multimedia screen, which is very large. Looking at this, judging by it beside the steering wheel, it looks very large. I like the texture of the steering wheel. So really that's all we see, but there's more to it than that. I don't want to dive too deep into this yet, but the rear view mirror, just going off of the one that I'm in right now, okay, which is current model, it looks completely different. It almost looks bezel-less, and that's cool. Cuts down on weight. Also probably has some anti-reflectivity to it, and for glare and stuff at night with lights behind you. I'm sure it does other stuff. It looks like it has the buttons for garage door, maybe home link underneath it, and some things like that. Other thing I did notice right away, though, that I don't know if this would bother anyone else. It bothers me, but it's just my opinion, okay? The headliner is still this light tan grayish material, which they've been using in these trucks for a long time. I was really hoping for a black headliner, like the Tacoma. TRD Off-Road has a black headliner, the TRD Pro. I like that a lot better. It just doesn't show dirt over time, okay? And it gives a ambience in the truck that's pretty sporty. I like it. I was hoping for it. I don't see it in this photo, okay? So anyway, that's really nice. The color, the super white, I think it is super white, looks really good. The dash profile looks different. The hump on the dash right behind the steering wheel here, just compared to mine, is much, much lower. It almost looks completely flat, almost all the way across that dash where that multimedia screen sticks up. So I noticed that too. The multimedia screen sticking up, you also get rid of this place right here, just above the multimedia screen, your Intune in the current models, where it has like a non-slip little surface. It's still pretty slick, but you could set papers. I always throw my sunglasses there, things like that. It looks like you lose that spot here. Just little things I've noticed. So let's go to the next one, and we'll look at this one. This one was Starry Night, I believe, is how they or let's go look at the stars. So this gives you a glimpse inside the cabin even more from basically the dash view back or down into the passenger side seat well up. And it's cool. It's a cool little clip. Let's look at it now. And yeah, so I mean, every one of them they did these videos for me. I'm just letting you guys know. No, I'm just kidding. They did it for everybody, but every one of these, they knew, their marketing team knew exactly what to do to get me excited for this truck. As being a longtime owner of these trucks, I'm pretty excited to get one. So I see red leather seats, which in the Camry in 2020, I believe, maybe 19, they released I I think it was like cockpit red or something like that, leather seats for the XSE models. My wife actually got one, and I fell in love with these red leather seats. They hold up so good. It doesn't matter, you know, if you wear some light khaki pants, it doesn't come off onto your pants. It just looks really good, and it looks surprisingly good in this truck. I don't know if this will be an option or this is standard, but I do really like it. I noticed that the seatbelt is also matching the red color, and I can see again where the headliner is that light tannish gray color. Not that that's a big deal or anything, like I said, that's just a little gripe in my opinion. And then you notice too, there's lighting on the sides. I mean, they did really well. If you've been in another truck with a Pano roof, like Rams or the F150 specifically, I've noticed it looks similar. And you get a Pano roof. I mean, we can't skip that part. Look, you see the whole entire Starry Night right there. And go look at the stars in your truck. Which sounds a little cheesy, but I actually do it, especially if I'm driving through the desert at night. I mean, you can't see the stars anywhere else like that because of light pollution. But man, it looks good. I'm really surprised to have a Pano roof in the Tundra. I was surprised when the TRD Pro model Tundras got the sunroof that they have now. I was surprised in that. Thankful, but surprised. So you see that, you see the large back window, the back glass, which we later find out does still roll down, which is a huge benefit to the Tundra that is not in any other truck. You get the small sliding glass in a lot of other trucks. So yeah, that's what we've got here, what they've shown us so far. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about the red leather seats? I mean, I know black leather is kind of across the board right now, but I don't know if it'll be an option or what, but I really like it. I dig it. Do you guys dig the red leather? It's something new. It's very sporty. What do you think about the Pano roof? That's definitely something new. I like it. I mean, if it was an option to add on, I would think about it, because the only time I use it personally is just to open the shade and let in more light. I don't really, hardly ever, other than to test that it works, open the glass. That's just me though. I mean, a lot of people do use them. Some people never do. So let me know what you think. What do you think about the changes to the inside looking out over the hood? We're used to the kind of rounded hood with the indentation. If you have a Pro model with that fake hood scoop, I really like that too, that it's gone. I think it has a nice look. It kind of looks like you're looking out of a Land Cruiser to me. Multimedia screen being very large, I like that. I know Toyota's going with that on all their platforms, where it kind of sticks up above, almost looks like a separate unit. And, you know, it's okay. I don't hate it, for sure. It's different. It's different. It looks like someone just installed it there, but it's okay. I know it'll look good. So anyway, guys, that's what I have for you today. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions, if you noticed anything that I didn't notice. I've been looking at these for a little while now. I just haven't had a chance to get on here and do this, and I thought this limited series for the Tundra countdown would be great time to do it and kind of dive into all of this. So let me know what you got. I'd love to talk to you. I love all the back and forth, like I said. And for those of you that are new here, if you would consider subscribing, we have lots of content coming. I'm doing this full time, as most of my OG subscribers know, and we got a lot of stuff coming. Just trying to pump out this stuff with all the info before the new one hits, so you guys are not blindsided, those that don't know anything about it, and those that do, maybe we'll all learn something new together. I had some users actually tell me some things I didn't notice in my last video, so right on, and we'll talk about that later. All right, guys, and thanks for joining me and hanging out with me in the cab of this Tundra with episode 3 of the Tundra Countdown series that we're doing. I look forward to catching you guys next episode, where we discuss the suspension change front and back that we noticed. We got some clues to that, and we'll go over some of the other kind of more fine-tuned details that I noticed. And then we have a final video where we're going to look at the actual reveal again of all the interior and some quick shots that they did back and forth leading up to this debut release on the 19th. That will be tomorrow at the filming and the upload of this video. So anyway, guys, thanks again. I appreciate all of you. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Y'all take care. See you soon.